I'm so
Don't worry about it.
confused.
Oh, the
Oh, it
child.
is.
Hold on. Hold on.
Stop. Put the child away.
No, it's a
Where?
wholesome child.
Jay,
What
where's the stream?
child?
I don't see it. I'm trying to do my job.
It says it's live.
Oh wait.
Oh my god, wait, I was promised pictures. Wait.
Are we live? Is this working?
Both of my screens are dying. It's at 25%.
I haven't got the notification. Oh, I got the notification.
I haven't gotten the notification yet. I'm literally stuck in
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Waiting. Oh, wait. Oh, it says you're live.
The
You
child.
have
There
the
it is,
"we
okay.
will be right back" thing on though, so
I know.
Well, it should be
you
on
should
that
really
screen
get a intro screen.
Buddy, if I had
instead
the
of a
money or the
"we'll be
time to
right back."
commission something like that, I would. But
You literally just the same thing, but like just put
Oh
right
my
intro
god,
on it,
burn!
or just
Hold on, hold
use literally just use the image I sent you.
that works.
It's literally royalty free.
There is at some point I would like to get this like an actual what do you call it? I would like to commission something. But
that's talks for later. What's talks for right now is campaign. Not campaign.
Working at it. Go. Alright, we're good.
Let me talk about my mushrooms.
Guys, I just got a cat.
Okay.
Cat. Where?
The bloody shrooms! Anyway.
Mushrooms! Am I good to go? Am I good to...
Yeah, we should, in theory, be good.
Yay! Okay. So this is a one-shot because I want to playtest things, and you are all now my victims. So welcome to a horror campaign, not as drastic as COTV, but I'm very excited to watch you all suffer.
I don't know about that.
Yay! Stat blocks. I got my stats. Okay, we're gonna start now, officially.
I'm
so
still adding the larger variants, but
you're good. Just for my sanity, just so I know what's happening.
yeah.
Ness and Jay are your stories. You still
Yeah, the kobolds are siblings.
Cobalt siblings, and then Ava, you are playing. I'm scared to ask.
Do you want me to what? Are we gonna introduce them?
Yeah, let's start. We're gonna start actually. Yeah, Ava, introduce your character, please.
Okay. I will describe him. Where's the description tab on this? I have it written down. So I am playing a human barbarian. His name is Yem. He has dark brown hair and gold eyes with tan skin. He is 7'2" and 350 pounds.
We did not need the weight, but the weight works great. Okay.
He's ripped out of his mind.
Oh lord.
Okay. So wait. Well, character has a name. Can I get the name one more time, please? I'm sorry.
His name is Yem. Yemm.
Yem.
With 2 M's. He doesn't.
Yemm.
Yes.
Yep. He doesn't have a last name. He's just Yem.
I'm gonna cry. Okay. Yem. We're gonna give you just a rough introduction to the baseline of the story. As you knew, society was great. Life was wonderful. Yem was Yem, and Yem was existing with great joy. As time went on, however, you did start to notice this like really weird green fog, and you kind of thought it was silly looking. Initially, you're like, that's kind of weird, but whatever, not my problem yet. It is your problem now. Before you knew it, whatever you called home.
The woods.
The woods. Oh, you called the woods home. No.
Yes.
Oh
no.
I'm gonna cry. Okay. The woods slowly became like overgrown and really, really dark. Like there was at one point you just stopped seeing the sun. The sun doesn't exist anymore. You initially thought the gods took it away. You were, however, soon joined by this cute itsy bitsy little rabbit. But
Aw.
as time progressed and you were trying to figure out, where the rest of the forest creatures went, this rabbit started to
Oh no.
sprout moss at the mouth. You're like, that's not right. That's a little silly.
Is this a red? Is this a white rabbit with red eyes?
No.
Okay.
We all know
I was
what
just
you was
imagining
thinking.
the killer. I was
I would
imagining the killer rabbit from Monty Python and the Quest for the
No,
Holy
no, no, no.
Grail.
It's
Oh
this
no,
nice
my
earthy. It's this nice earthy tone brown, very sweet looking. One day you looked away from it, and you turned back, and suddenly it was a mushroom. I mean, the entire thing was just a mushroom.
No.
It was not part animal, part mushroom. It was a mushroom. It's still with you.
No.
It hasn't done anything to hurt you. But now it's a mushroom. It's no longer a rabbit. It is a mushroom. With that being stated, it's been about 5 years like this, and you still don't know where the sun went. You still think the gods took it away and turned your rabbit into a mushroom, and you're kind of mad at them. But you do hear a sound that is not a normal, silly, goofy, dark forest sound. And can I get Jay and Ness to introduce their characters, please?
Okay, I will go first. I am playing a 3 foot tall yellow kobold druid who goes by the name Koa, and he is a character. Let's just put it like that. He's a bit weird. He's crazy.
Y'all scare me.
And Ness, you want to introduce your character? He is traveling with his sister.
I'm scared. I'm spooked. Ness, please introduce your sister.
because she's always got a one up her sibling. She's 3'1".
Oh.
I can appreciate the jokes.
Okay. She's a 3'1" little necromancer.
3'1"?
Pale white
Yo.
kobold, right?
Yeah, white kobold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Name?
Yeah. The name, that is a great question. Haven't gotten that far. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a
Right.
work in process.
It's a scuffed one shot today. That's fine.
Progress.
Random girl names.
Oh, I thought you could just look up a kobold name generator.
Her name is Octavia.
Octavia. Okay, I've got Octavia,
Yep.
Yem, and Jay. Entirely forgot your characters.
Koa.
Koa, Yem, Octavia. Koa, Yem, Octavia. Y'all went with pretty easy names this time. I appreciate it.
This time.
Just because you said that, I am changing it.
Nessa, please, if you love me, where did Avery go? Where did Avery
He's
go?
here.
There he is. Okay. Nessa, because you love me, you will not. It's Octavia today. Read it later. Okay. So, Yem, you hear this very strange sound, which you assume now is garbled mushroom arguing, because every creature you've encountered, the last, 5 years I said? 3 years, 5 years?
5 years.
One of those numbers. 5 years? The last 5 years, I'm tired. Last 5 years, you've heard mushroom garble. You've seen mushroom creatures talking to each other, and it scared you. You assume it's another set of mushroom creatures arguing.
He is.
It sounds spooky. You don't like this. Why did this man deafen on me?
He deafened twice. Avo?
Avo!
Did you hear everything that was said?
No.
I'm gonna cry.
Bloody.
So, Yem, this strange forest sound you heard sounds like the mushroom garble you've heard. You've seen two mushroom creatures talk to each other, and it scared you. And it sounds a lot like this. But it sounds violent and aggressive and like they are arguing and like they might rip each other's head off, which you've also seen. And it's not a fun sight. Said head turns into a smaller mushroom creature that runs around. It's horrifying. It brings me joy, but it's horrifying. What do you do?
Do I see them?
You don't see them. No, the fog is very thick. Unless you would like to make a perception check and prove me wrong, but
I would like to make a perception check.
perceive things, sir.
My perception is mediocre, but that is okay.
It doesn't need to be great. Y'all are having fun these times.
Ten.
No, you don't see them.
Yem is going to look up. He's going to be like, "Who goes there?"
No, you're actually gonna speak to them. Sweet. So Octavia and Koa, how do you react?
Koa's like, wait, were we arguing? Is that what was happening?
Yes, you two were arguing, and for sibling banter, it sounds aggressive and violent. So have fun with that.
Bunch of freaking mushrooms! What are we doing here? This is the third time today. The bloody freaking. Where's the. Ah!
I'm gonna raise the dead.
What? There's nothing dead here.
Nessa, make me your perception check first, please.
Not yet.
I'm gonna cry.
I
You two, do you hear someone call out, "Who goes there?"
Koa stops, turns, and like does that like kind of like
I got an 8.
raised eye thing, like the squint with one eye, like raise the other eyebrow, just like.
Am I going crazy again? Hello?
I mean, I rolled an 8, so I'm
You
gonna say
perceive.
yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the fungus
So-
again. The bunch
The
of
fungus of them all.
freaking fungi.
This sounds like normal human speech and not like the fungi, but then you do hear the retaliation of a small fungi creature after the voice goes, and the description of this fungi talk is so fun to me. I love it. It sounds like little chirps and squeaks. For specifically this creature, it sounds sweet and wholesome. You kind of want to hug it, and you can't explain why, but you kind of want to hug it.
But that's not right.
Like, can I make a perception check?
As the speaking and chirping continues, you have a very strong urge to hug it. Can I get a wisdom saving throw for everyone?
Oh, okay.
Can I see this thing?
1 second.
Am I close to this thing? You know?
I need to check something really quickly. Because I forgot
Really
how
not.
saving. I forgot what saving throws druids are proficient in.
Whatever could that mean? It means you've lived a life of sin.
Okay, intelligence and wisdom. Cool.
Wisdom save, please. Hey, please.
Uh,
So I'm just your favorite horror DM.
that is a. Sorry, I'm looking at my bonuses. They are loading very slowly. Okay, where did you go? There we are. That is 24.
24 for Jay, 22 for Nessa. Love it. Live, laugh, love, girly pop. Avo, what is your wisdom saving throw, please?
5.
Ow.
What? I was asking, am I close enough? Where is this thing?
It's coming
Just-
from the bunny rabbit.
Oh, wait. My rabbit died though.
No.
It's a mushroom. It's a
You have a
mushroom rabbit.
now.
Is it a mushroom rabbit?
This
Yes.
mushroom rabbit has still been following you ever since it first joined you 5 years
Oh,
ago. as a
okay.
normal rabbit.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not as bad then.
Avo, you get entirely distracted with this idea of hugging things. So, You have the strongest of urge to pick up your rabbit and make everyone else around hug your rabbit. So, you in fact do just that. You now pick up your rabbit and you run straight towards the noise you heard earlier. What do you choose to like say in order to convince people to hug your rabbit?
Yeah, hey
Okay.
Slim.
Well, first I'm going to run towards the noise. Not like run, more like fast-paced walk.
Fast-paced walk.
You know, like I'm not gonna full charge them. But then as soon as I get to a point where I can see them, I'm like, you hug the rabbit now.
You like shove it at them.
Big, really big. Ah, fungus!
Go just like jumps backwards a few paces, just like
Saying, hug it now.
What?
And I put it like I put it forward, and I like get on my knees.
it's like
Still taller than them.
Buddy,
Hug
are
rabbit.
you okay?
Hug the rabbit.
You hear a squeaking and a chirping sound very similar to like the exact same of what you just heard previously that had the strong urge to hug it, and you notice it's coming from the rabbit.
he's gonna like
Hug the
not
rabbit,
wanting
or-
to get
Can I make an
absolutely
intimidation
like.
check? Can I make an intimidation check to get them to hug it?
Oh, I was just gonna say, Koa just like reaches out and like with the fear of like getting, you know, either bitten or absolutely pasted by this extremely large man who is like 2.5 times his size. Pats it.
You are allowed to make.
Can I set it on fire?
You want to
What?
set the rabbit on fire?
Yes.
No!
I mean, you can.
No.
Ava, you can make the intimidation check, and while
I
he's
can.
doing that, Nessa, can you explain to me how you would set it on fire first, please? I'm not denying you this. I just need to know how.
Create fire. I don't know.
You want to
That's-
create fire on the mushroom rabbit.
Yes.
Oh,
Crit
no.
fail.
Talked about not
How?
things!
How are my rolls this bad?
You don't find this man scary as he tries to aggressively put the rabbit right next to you. Nessa, you
No, I
are
just-
allowed to create fire on the rabbit.
Buddy,
There's a lot
that,
of overgrown moss and branches on it that you could technically create fire on, which wouldn't be on the living creature. So yes,
buddy,
I will allow it.
that ain't no rabbit.
This is my rabbit.
You're just like,
So Ness, are you going to create fire on the rabbit?
Yes.
oh god. So funny.
Apple.
Here we go, TPK
I'm
right at the start.
I'm so excited. Wait, pause. You notice that as soon as any flames touch the body of the rabbit itself, these spores and more fog gets released. But instead of the dark green fog you had become accustomed to over the last 5 years, this fog
Hi.
is gentle and soft looking and smells like honey. It
Nope.
smells unnecessarily sweet.
Back it up.
As
Back it up.
you
Rabbits
do
smell
that,
good.
you see some of the mushroom burn off, and you see an actual rabbit underneath.
Fluffy rabbit.
Just
You see a real rabbit underneath all the shroom. And as the fire continues to burn off, you get like half of its face back, and you hear the same garbled chirping.
Silly rabbit.
Trickster for kids.
dang it!
Can I please get a Constitution saving throw
No.
From me?
from everyone? Because you are all now within a vicinity of 5 feet of the rabbit as it's burning.
Come on. Surely this roll can't be
It's not
bad.
hard.
10.
I promise you.
10.
Okay.
Please don't let me fail this again. 27.
Okay, Nessa is the only one that failed. It is a DC 10.
Dang.
I would have had to literally roll a 1 to match.
Pretty much.
I almost got it, dude. I almost got it.
You were very close. So Nessa, as you smell this like sugary, sweet honey, you are dazed and you are in love, and you were like, that smells yum. So
Don't eat my rabbit.
you kind of like you're sure you're eating. Ava, you can see this coming from a mile away. I'm gonna say this. Yum sees this a mile away as Octavia kind of like starts to gnaw and eat the fog. The fog's doing nothing. Physically, you're fine. You just have an insatiable hunger right now, and you want to gnaw on everything. You want to eat everything around you.
And then Koi's gonna take his stick, this odd-looking staff,
Fuzzy animal looks weird.
and just bonk Octavia over the head. Like, snap out of it!
Oh,
Bam!
nice.
Snap out of it!
All I can picture right now is Ava holding the rabbit above his head, like,
No.
denied.
No, he's Koi's smacking
He's gonna
Octavia,
stand
just
back
like,
up.
Snap out of it!
bonk.
Snap out of it!
Octavia, a chunk of the sweet honey shroom that you're smelling falls into the palm of your hand.
No.
And you swallow it. You eat it and
No,
swallow
no,
it.
what? Ah,
No.
no! We talked about this! No! Eating
What?
fungus!
As soon as you eat a little bite of the shroom, your hunger is satiated. You no longer feel the urge to eat things. It did not taste like honey, and you were very disappointed. It tasted like mushroom, and you are sad now.
I hate mushroom.
Bunch of blinking! Ah!
I'm gonna
What was-
cry now. Yep.
What was up with your furry animal? What are you?
Are you
You
asking?
aren't
Oh.
elves.
Bald?
You
Cobalt?
aren't kobold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Has Yum never interacted with any other race at all?
Yem was abandoned in the woods as a child, and like he lived off of kind of just like the generosity of like elves nearby.
Okay,
And
got it.
so like he like interacts with them sometimes, but
So he knows what an elf is,
but,
but
like-
every other race is.
yeah, but like he knows
Doesn't
what
exist.
elves are, but like and he goes and helps them occasionally, but like he doesn't really interact with much of society.
Okay, cool. At this point, most of the mushroom has burned away, and underneath is just this normal, fluffy brown rabbit.
Good. Like, is there any mushroom left on it?
There's like a little bit that's clogged in its ears and stuff, but there's not a whole lot.
I'm gonna clean out the rabbit's ears.
Am I
Ava, you have
supposed-
regained your rabbit friend from 5 years ago.
Let's go.
You now have a rabbit companion. Congratulations.
Rabbit is soft again. Thank you very much.
I have an important question.
Yes, ma'am.
What is happening?
Can I eat it now?
Oh!
You want to Stop trying to eat the rabbit.
You try eat, I eat you.
Oh, for the love of... Octavia, we talked about this. We are not strong.
No, you talked about this. I didn't.
We
I
are
like
not
the whole
strong.
idea of you discussed it, not me discussed it.
You
There
know?
was no me. It was you.
He's
Don't
gonna like
make me
grab
throw
her
you.
by like the face, like,
That man could very easily squish us both. Okay?
Maybe you, but not.
You are squishy. I am squishy.
Yem is going to stand up with his rabbit and kind of just like slightly turn, like put the side of his body between him and Octavia.
What? Hi.
Hello.
Can
Why
I
are you
help
here?
Hi.
Kind of awkward here. We are. What did I say lost? We're here somehow. We got turned around on the road to the next town somewhere. That or we're looking for another colony of ours, which I doubt we'll find.
That is strange, but not the weirdest thing I've seen in these woods.
Yeah, you're talking about the man-eating fungus!
Yeah, other things too, but yes.
Hey. So,
I
Thank you
need
for
to
my rapping.
roll.
this is awkward.
Hmm.
Nessa! You know how you swallowed some mushroom?
No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
You swallowed some mushroom. So, you hear this very strange voice in your head, and it does
So
not sound
nothing
happy.
new.
This is like a new kind of voice, and it's not a nice voice to you. It sounds like it kind of wants to murder you, and you can't explain why. You've done no
That's
wrong in
not.
your life. You've been a perfectly good child of God.
That's not true.
Yeah, I was about to say, I doubt for two kobolds who have been on the move for the last few years.
No, but this voice asks you a question, and it simply says, "You dare to breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide
Yep.
and still live the way you do?"
Yep. I have no shame.
Oh, this is a problem. This is
You're
a
a
problem.
problem.
Did you just call the strange voice a problem?
Yeah. You have no need to attack me like that. That is rude.
Ladies and
Do
gentlemen.
yourself a favor. Pick a mushroom up off the ground, feed it to yourself and the other two with you,
Nah, it tastes
and your life
nasty.
will no longer be painful.
That stuff tasted nasty. I'm good.
It'll be joyous watching my creatures destroy
That
you.
wasn't Joyce the first time. I give up.
This voice disappears with a laugh as you hear more garbled shroom speak. This one doesn't sound friendly. This
Oh,
one doesn't
Dang.
feel like something you want to hug. This feels like something targeting you, and specifically you.
What is
Man,
that?
not this.
well. Great.
What
I'm
is
hearing
that?
voices again.
You mean more
The
than normal?
fog. More than normal?
Yes.
I'm gonna cry.
What?
This one's not very nice. It
What
made
do you
me
mean?
feel very insecure.
The fog around you is growing thicker and denser, and it's almost suffocating. There's this
I
smell
think
of rotted
we
flesh
should
to
move.
it, and it feels like you're choking on your own air.
Can I... 1 second. Do I have...
Let's move. Now, probably.
Yep, good idea.
Can I use... 1 second. Could I use, the cantrip Gust to kind of create a small path through the fog?
You can certainly try.
Whoosh.
Swish!
So, yeah, Koa's gonna hold up, like, one of his hands and just kind of push it palm out. Try and, like, blow away at least some of the fog so that they can get a path. Does it work, or...
You feel a little less suffocated, and you can kind of see a way out.
Ooh.
But it's hard to gauge where everything is. This fog is very disorienting.
Okay. Cool.
Mm. Can we just run towards the direction that we think the way out is?
Would you like to run?
I would like to not run, but cautiously move at a relatively quick pace.
Carla's just scrambling.
Speed walk.
Like,
Speed walk while keeping aware.
I am going to
Okay.
moonwalk towards the exit.
Okay. So Yem, you start at this very brisk pace, and just because of your height in comparison to the kobolds, to them it feels like you have dead sprinted 90,000 marathons in your life, and nothing can stop you. You know the forest well. You believe you know how to get out if you're quick enough without suffocating on the.
um,
Can I get a survival check from Yem, please?
Let's go. I actually do have proficiency in survival. It's still not amazing, but it definitely will help. Unless, of course, I roll like awfully, which is
Well,
always a
you've
possibility.
lived in this forest your whole life. You basically know where everything is. I'm not worried about you.
Come on. 13.
13.
Oh, wait, 17. Sorry.
Okay, I was gonna be like, what? Okay, yeah, with a 17, you know your way. You know exactly where you're going. Fog, schmog. Sure, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth kind of dries out and tastes like a corpse, and you don't know how to explain that taste to anyone else, but it bothers you. It's uncomfortable. It's definitely uncomfortable. It's not making you want to vomit quite yet, but it's there.
Yem
You're
is
a little disoriented, but soon enough,
Yeah.
you break out of the forest, and the gargling that was maybe less than 5 feet away from you disappears.
Hmm.
The fog clears, and it's back to the same old gentle blanket of fog that it used to be.
Interesting.
Huh.
What did you hear? Tiny kobold, you said?
Voices, normal stuff. Like everybody hears voices.
No.
But what did you
No.
hear?
No.
It wanted me to get you to eat some shrooms.
I told you we don't eat fungus.
It tasted nasty. I saved you guys.
I am good. I kill my own meat.
Right. Cool.
Is Yam just a carnivore? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, he just doesn't eat mushrooms. He doesn't ascribe to the practice of just eating random mushrooms that grow around in the forest.
You should
Like
try it
he
sometime.
he understands like the difference between like the new mushrooms and the old mushrooms. But the most of his diet is just he eats what he kills.
Fair enough. Yam, I'm assuming this is your first time out of the forest in like a solid chunk of time.
Oh yeah,
Get me.
probably like I don't know, over a year.
Over a
At
year
least.
at least.
Like he might have went out like once a year and a half ago, just
the
for the
last time
lulz.
you went out, I'm assuming you didn't take a good solid look around, but as you look around at the outside of your little forest home, it's bare, it's desolate. There are bones scattered, covered in different mushrooms, and none of them look pleasant. There's one predominant mushroom though you see almost everywhere, and you saw it a lot in your forest too. It seems like this is what caused an absolute takeover to the living as you know it, and it's this round stout mushroom that is dripping this black tar substance, and it smells of rotting flesh. It reeks of rotting flesh, and that smell overtakes you as you like burst through. With the help of trees, at least the air in the forest is more manageable. Out here, everything reeks of a corpse and decomposition fluids, and it is disgusting and nasty. And you are not having a silly, goofy time with it.
Well, buddy, welcome to the rest of the real world.
I didn't know that this was like this. What happened?
No idea.
Actually, would Koa know anything, like, both, like, as just someone who's traveled and as a druid himself?
A nature or arcana check from you, please.
Oh, cool.
Just to see if you fully grasp the concept.
Okay.
You have a rough understanding, but like, I want to see how much you know. That's more what
One
this is.
second. Let me do that.
Nom, 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 nom.
Natural 20.
Oh,
You at one point were brave enough to touch one of these mushrooms. Okay, one day you were mad and you were angry and you were so pissed at Octavia being stupid and society being ruined and you hated it, so you wanted to destroy whatever was around you.
I am not stupid. I'm a genius.
Uh-huh. So you were
Sense the
initially going to like just
necromancer.
stomp and ruin the mushroom, but you thought better, and you like gently poked it, like a nice little poke. And you watched as these like baby sprouts showed up on your finger, and they were easily swiped off, and they weren't really a problem. They haven't been a problem since. But oh, you're aware. You are painfully aware that these mushrooms are not natural, let alone a mushroom that was magically enhanced somehow. These mushrooms are pure magic. They wouldn't exist today if it weren't for somebody or something. So you can assume somebody was the starter of this. You don't know who, you don't know what, and you don't know why. But this was magically started by a singular source.
Yeah.
And as time went on, it only got worse, and these mushrooms got stronger and bigger. They used to be nearly impossible to see, but now there are some that are as tall as skyscrapers. Rare, but they still exist out there, and you've seen them.
Yeah. It's a mess. It's magic. Entirely.
It's,
magic,
he's gonna hold out his...
but it looks like a plant.
It's magecraft or druidcraft, as some would call it. The ability to create or influence plants through magic. Like I can kind of do. But that having been
But
said,
why?
in a sense, yes, but also in a sense, no. I assume that someone got up to something and decided, hey, let's put out a bunch of killer mushrooms. Yeah, these are created by or through magic. And they are consuming everything. Everything. I've seen... Believe it or not, big guy, I've seen them as tall as, like, castles, if not taller. Massive.
Castle. Castle?
Okay, think like the trees, like how tall the trees are. They're pretty tall, right?
Yes.
Double to triple that. Massive. All leaking
That is
black tar.
Disturbing.
Yeah.
What? Can I kill them?
You can try, but you touch it and they spread to you. You kill it or chop it into pieces, the pieces just become more mushrooms.
Can burn?
Yeah, I assume so. Fire works. You gotta be careful of the spores. I've been testing out trying to freeze them. See if that does any better. But yeah, no. Yeah, all over the world. Last 5 years. Yep. And well,
All
druids
over?
everywhere. I'm not sure about across the seas,
And
but
can we stop? Or
can we stop it? I don't know. I've druid. I know that some druids are trying, but I don't think there's been any headway. Whoever did this clearly knows what they're doing. Like, way more than any other druid I've ever seen. It's like mixing what Octavia does with what I do.
what does Octavia do?
Can I chill
I don't know if we have any corpses around.
out?
There's
I
lots
can make
of
it work.
overgrown mushroom bones, yes.
We have
Is
a
there a bunny
rabbit.
close
You could
nearby?
assemble
I
some
wanna know
weird
the bunny.
makeshift Frankenstein thing.
Aw,
Uh,
I was
So
hoping
we
there
have
was
a-
I was
we have
hoping there was
a
another
pretty
bunny nearby.
you
new
wanna...
companion that we can analyze real quick.
There's plenty of
Kill.
bones here. I'm sure we can dig up something.
Oh,
Just watch her
you
do
need,
her
you need
thing.
bones?
Uh,
You need bones?
she's a necromancer. She makes
Do, would I
the
have
dead
like?
things walk.
I assume that because I've lived here so long, I have bones like of things that I've killed.
I thought we had enough access to stuff that we could make like a
There's
Frankenstein.
plenty of access
Yeah.
to a lot of things.
Okay.
No stress.
All right, so you gonna try create undead? That's a.
Yes.
Did you say you wanted to try create undead?
I was joking, but sure.
Oh, if you were joking, then never mind.
What does she do? Is it a she?
Yes. But
Okay.
she makes the dead things walk again. There's some creepy
What?
stuff.
What?
It's not true resurrection, don't get me wrong. That is incredibly rare. But
You
skeletons.
how? Dead things stay dead.
Not when she's around. No, there's a magic art called necromancy, and that means you can create undead, which are taking the bodies of dead things and making them... It's not really alive, but it's not really dead either.
Like mushroom things.
I guess...
Are they? What school of magic do the mushrooms belong to? Are they like the plant kind or necromancy? DM.
It's very hard to decipher. It feels like it could be one or the other, or some weird, horrifying mix of both. Or
Well-
possibly their own subclass to begin with.
So, have I seen
Little did you
the
know,
mushrooms
it was a
possess
necromancer
dead things and
druid
make them walk
multi-class the
around,
whole
or
time.
DM?
What'd you ask? I had a hard time hearing you.
Have I seen the mushrooms possess dead bodies and make them walk?
You're not sure if you could call it that, but technically, yes. Yes, they have.
Well, the mushrooms, I've seen them make skeletons walk again. What she does is she uses magic to create skeletons or zombies that kind of follow her command. Having her around is kind of like having a...
Controlled mushroom. Without mushroom.
Yeah. You could put it like that.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Nessa, are you showing off your skills of what he does, of what you do? Are you reanimating some of the corpses?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
oh Lord, here she goes. Watch this. It's really creepy.
Let me see.
So-
Yem is gonna get down onto like his knees to watch this. Note to everyone else, he's still holding the bunny.
He won't let the bunny go. Oh, that's cute. Nessa, how would you describe your necromancy?
Another great question that I wasn't prepared for.
Would you like me to give a general description?
Yeah.
Okay. You watch as Octavia takes this deep breath in, and as she exhales, this purple smoke kind of comes from her breath as her hands shoot out to the sides, and the same kind of purpley fog mist leaks from her entire body as it surrounds bits and baubles of skeletons, creating some mix and match hoodoo voodoo type reanimated creature. And this creature does not speak, it does not move, it doesn't breathe, but it does bow before Octavia, waiting for a command.
Huh.
What the?
It kind of looks like Uncle.
It's
Not that not.
you have a
That's
strange
because it is Uncle.
Where did you get Uncle's bones? I'm being gaslit, aren't I?
I believe
Preposterous.
that was a jet. Surely your uncle was not left here to die.
Oh, no. He's probably back at the old nest. Lying with all the other corpses.
Sure.
Gross.
Yeah, it wasn't really a great
This is-
time.
And can it fight?
Scarily so.
Good.
These things are... Don't underestimate them. You underestimate that, it gives you a good whacking. And here's the thing. She can...
Oh, wait. Nessa, don't you have the don't you have the, doesn't with necromancy you can raise an extra undead?
I believe so.
So you're just making, do you want to just make a second one?
Sure.
Bunny.
I assume it's just another random skeleton.
Nah,
No,
it's gonna
Yem
be
is
like
Yem is
the
Yem is
eight.
saying that questioningly.
Wait, what did Jem say questioningly?
Bunny.
Bunny? The rabbit is staring and is kind of...
No. He's asking if she can.
Can she make a skeleton bunny?
Yes.
Is that what you do, Ness? Do you make a skeleton bunny?
Why do I
Yes.
imagine looks like a bunny, but is like medium
Actually
sized?
strong. Yeah,
It's
that's
rabbit.
what I was imagining too.
It's gonna be the most demented bunny you've ever seen.
It cracks my DM bones. Okay, we gotta pop out the true storytelling for this. This takes a bit more concentration. Animals are not quite as simple as people things that walk on two legs. Animals have weird joints in weird places, and you don't have a lot of rabbit bones specifically to work with, so you kind of just have to figure it out. So you're taking a bunch of human parts to make a rabbit, so it's gonna be really big. It's a big boy bunny. This bunny is bigger than the kobolds. I will state this much: the bunny is bigger than the kobolds. Not bigger
Hey,
than him.
You
bigger
got a
than
new
the
mount.
kobolds. But as this demented,
We are
bunny,
technically size class small, by the way.
I know. Shapes and shifts and changes, and you hear some bones cracking into place, but not in the same way with the other creature she had made. No, but these are like they're breaking into place to create this rabbit. As the jawline is made of a couple different skulls and bits and baubles of other skulls are used to create the rest of the head. You have a bunny. It even has little floppy ears.
Bunny. He's gonna pat it.
What does your skeleton bunny do in reaction to receiving affection from a really strange creature?
It melts.
What?
Oh, you mean it's just like
Wholesome melting.
yeah.
It's so happy.
Thank you. I like bunnies.
This gentle giant loves bunnies.
We.
It's so much more wholesome than I was expecting. It would be 100% for real.
I hate to be.
What position is the sun in the sky right now? I have to ask.
You don't know. You still can't see the sun. Your guess is the sun is setting.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to be that kobold, but the sun's going down, and when the sun goes down, the bad things come out, and when the bad things come out, they try and eat kobolds. So,
What try and eat kobolds?
He's just gonna point to mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
buddy, they ain't just mushrooms. I seen them eat people.
I mean, I've seen them consume, but never, human-like creature.
They're like a bunch of piranhas. Bunch of tiny little piranhas that hop along the floor. Eat, eat, eat. It's terrifying. Yeah.
Hungry. Interesting.
Buddy, the last guy I saw underestimate these things went down really quick.
Yeah, I
Nothing
did.
left. Not even his bones.
No.
This is why we stay out of the Anyway,
Out of the what?
this is why we don't go out at night. Because the night's when the bad things are. Even though we kobolds are technically better adapted to work at night, we can see better in the dark.
I do fine at night.
Oh.
I sleep in tree. Or cave.
I could try and dig us out something in the dirt. I've made burrows before. And I know that sounds weird, but
Don't touch something.
I mean, I could try and make us like a
Salem, I assume that I know a place where we can stay because I've lived here.
Aren't we outside the forest though?
You are, well, the forest is not far behind you. Yeah, you know hundreds of hiding spots in the forest that could fit 2 kobolds and you. You're not worried about it.
Okay. I assume
Preferably
that.
somewhere off
What
the
time is
road.
it? How long till dark do I think it is?
You would guess between when your time works differently than their time. They're more aware of the sun than you are. You still believe wholeheartedly the sun doesn't exist. So your time is set in zombie garbles, and from immense garbly time, you could guess maybe 2 hours.
Okay, cool.
2 hours till gargly time.
Oh. Okay.
Also, is the sun out?
It's
Can I see it now that we're out
No.
of the forest?
no, it's still fog.
Interesting.
So, yeah, let's get out of here before, or up a tree, before something tries
Follow
to eat
me.
us.
Follow me.
Come on, sis.
I
Let's not become.
I know many places.
I don't want to become a lunch meat. Bunch of lousy freaking fungus.
I assume that I have a place where I've stored food and stuff. So I just bring them there.
Yeah?
Wherever my uh, storage places slash temporary living. He kind
You
of
have
just
a
moves
really
around and brings
messed
stuff
up
with him.
storage unit, aka the entire forest is your storage unit, and where you choose to store things changes on a day to day. You've lost some things because you don't remember which storage unit you're using.
Yeah, but I usually I think at a certain point the animals learned. It's like when people mark their territory, they've kind of learned to just stay away from where he keeps his stuff because things just tend to die if they get too close to it.
Pretty much. So you take them to the one that's closest, and you check to kind of see the stock, and it's well filled. It wouldn't last very long trying to feed 3 people, but it's filled enough. And up high in the trees around this little hole that he's buried his stuff in, you can see he's created like many different up high shelters. Some of them bigger than others, depending on how much time he had to create. They don't look the safest, but they look safer than others.
Okay. Um. Oh, you don't need to worry about food for us either. I have that covered.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
Meat is good.
I, I don't really trust.
In fact, he's going to what does he think that like what type of meat that they would like?
Uh, to him, kobolds look like tiny dragons. He thinks tiny dragons enjoy the big boy things.
Ah, uh, he's going to like he's going to go over a portion of his storage unit thing,
Oh.
uh wherever it is, and he's going to look and look through it for a second, pause, like put a finger to his head like he's thinking, uh kind of scratch his stubble or whatever, and he's going to be like, aha, I remember. And he's going to walk towards the back and bring out like a rack, or like 3 racks of like moose ribs.
Holy. Buddy,
I don't have cup much. We eat good. And he's going to like head out into the woods to grab some lumber.
buddy, I can just make good berries.
It's a big game right now in the middle of the woods, and the mushroom apocalypse. That's what he wants to do with his life.
Yes.
He's looking for
Heck,
lumber, right?
Moose only have like 16 HP. He can like one-shot them.
To one-shot a moose. I'm crying. Screaming, crying, throwing
Cole's
up.
just
Okay.
sitting here like, I have good berries.
I can
We
make
eat berries with meat, and he goes and he grabs
magic
he goes and he
berries.
grabs
Magic
some-
berries.
he takes his you see him go out and he takes his great axe and he just hacks down a tree.
I can make
One shot.
I can make magic berries. You only need one to fill you up. You don't need to.
No,
Friends.
we eat.
Stop it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he's going to hack down a tree with his great axe.
I guess one night of good food isn't. How are you going to cook that if we're up here?
I assume we've climbed up now.
Yeah, you've climbed up, and whether
Me?
Octavia wanted to or not, you dragged her up with you. And you watched this.
You'll see that he knows what he's doing to a certain extent. This still isn't exactly safe. I wouldn't recommend do this. But he has. I'm going to say that he has a stone slab that he pulls out,
Oh,
and
no.
then a jar of dirt that he puts around it.
Sure. Oh,
And then he pulls out like a pan that he got from like one of the few times, or kind of just from helping out the elves, like a few years ago. And then he's or no, he doesn't. He takes out like metal bars, and some stones like flint and steel, and he starts to build a fire on this stone slab.
Well,
Yeah,
doing
I
better
mean
than I ever did.
he kind of knows what he's doing. He's lived here like all like how old is he again? Let me check. He's lived here his entire life, which is a grand total of
Does he know how
27
long he's
years.
been alive?
No, but he's been here 27 years. So,
Yeah, no, Yem looks extremely skilled. Yem, can I get a survival check from you, please?
okay.
Since you want to go out and hunt moose.
Well, I assumed that he already hunted it, but
No, he was saying he was going to get
I
wood,
mean,
not
yeah.
actually hunt moose.
I assumed that he already had it.
I mean, he had some moose. What kind of big game do you want? I could give you big game. I don't know if you'd like it though.
I mean, I assumed he already hunted, but like if you want, he will just go and kill something fresh because he does like hunting, just not bunnies.
You kind of learn that a lot of the creatures in the forest, even though altered by mushrooms, the mushrooms fall off. Like they're not actually mushroom or taken over by the fungus yet. You can tell the difference between consumed by fungi and covered in fungi.
23 survival
23.
track.
Oh, you see like a big boy, like you see a grizzly bear covered in fungi, and you're like, that will be delicious. That is big boy game, and you want it. So as you go about this, and the kobolds can watch as you they don't know how, they can't explain why, but with your bare hands take this thing down, and you brush off the mushroom, and you clean it up, and now you have fresh big boy game to consume with your moose and berries.
He's gonna
Um,
take like one of his
oh,
hatchets and start like butchering this thing.
Okay. That's weird.
Uh, I assume he gets it butchered and gets like, he doesn't want like because there's already moose ribs. He doesn't want to like have the same cut of meat, so he's gonna take like a portion of the hind legs and then drag the rest back into storage.
Absolutely. You can prep this and have it however you want. You just hunted a big boy
Yeah,
game.
he's going.
The tiny dragons will be very
He's going
pleased.
to. He separates. Um, he separates like it based off of body parts. So like he has like different sections. He has a head section, like a rib section, and then like limbs, arms, and leg sections. And so he just kind of like hacks them off and then chucks them in there, and he figures that he eats enough that like none of his stuff goes bad. So he kind of just shoves it all in there.
I love that.
And he brings like the hind portion, like back leg of a bear, like takes all the skin off, dresses it, cleans it, and then he brings it back up with obviously his fire starting thing, and he starts to like put them all together.
never
Yeah,
mind.
you're just excited because you think the tiny dragons will be pleased with your skill and pleased with the catch. You think it's going to be a great dinner tonight. You're very excited.
Can uh I think while they're doing this, Koa's gonna reach into a pouch he keeps around his neck and pull out a set of like odd like bones, like rune things. And I would like to cast augury If
Remind me what augury does.
so, augury is a spell where I can just read the spell description. By casting gem inlaid sticks, rolling dragon bones, laying out ornate cards, or employing some other divining tool, you receive an omen from whatever about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
Okay. What are you trying to divine?
Like, I goes essentially like looking at like, is sleeping here for the night good idea, bad idea, whatever. And
So
DM can
I need
choose,
to know specifically how you phrase it.
one second. Let's go with, is sleeping now a good idea? Or is sleeping here for the night a good idea?
You get a singular word answer in your head, and it is just
Yes.
yes.
Hold up. That's not how awkward.
Ah!
There's wheel, woe, wheel, and woe, or nothing. Wheel's good, woe is bad.
Wheel. Yes. Good. Safe. Much like.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Anyways, I assume that I've started cooking,
You are preparing
smoke-
a mighty feast.
smoke grilling the moose ribs.
Oh, absolutely. You're preparing a mighty feast. You're very excited.
And I assume he uses the pan with the berries and the bear meat to kind of saute it, in a sense. He takes some plant oil and stuff, and kind of just dishes it up.
Thank you. No one's offered us food in ages.
I don't speak much.
That makes sense. So,
he continued cooking, I assume, and then I assume that he finishes cooking within the next 30 some minutes, and brings out some plates, and not actual plates, more just cleaned rocks.
Yeah. Koa just kind of takes it and bows, nods, whatever.
Eat.
Thank you.
And he's gonna start eating.
And Yama's gonna sit down. He's gonna look expectingly at them.
Koa's gonna
waiting
eat.
for them to eat.
Koa will eat. Is Octavia eating?
She's already asleep.
Oi!
Wait, Octavia zonked?
Wake up! Bonk.
Never.
Wake up!
When she's
Bonk.
Yama's going
she's
to.
asleep, she doesn't wake up.
No, for the...
Does Koa know a way to wake her up?
Octavia, can I get a wisdom saving throw, please?
No. But...
Pardon my coughing, I'm dying.
Uh-oh.
Octavia! What is this?
11.
Winter time. An 11?
Do you have any bonuses to wisdom, Nessa?
An 11?
I have a +4 to bonus.
Well, before your brother can
Plus
successfully wake you, you have a horrible dream.
Oh, fudge.
You and this
Yay.
dream is painfully realistic as you feel yourself in combat with these mushroom creatures. You fought them hundreds of times and won hundreds of times. You're not really worried until one of them grasps you and holds you. And you can feel the tar substance leak onto your skin, and your skin soaks it up like a sponge. And the taste of rotting flesh is strong within your mouth and in your sinuses.
Nice.
Did you just okay? And you can feel a strange bubbling behind your eye as you feel it being forcefully removed from trigger warning. As you can feel it being forcefully removed from your socket, and in its place sprout mushrooms.
Nice.
And this entire dream leads to your death, and then how you end up basically taking over your brother as well.
Okay, so the usual dream, that's okay.
Oh my god.
And then she wakes up? Question mark.
And then she wakes up to a mighty feast.
That
Can I tell that she had a bad dream?
I will wake up and
Insight
immediately punch whatever is in the way.
Oh, never mind. You don't need an insight check. You can tell it was not a good dream, or she's really not happy to be awake.
my nose! You gotta stop doing that.
You eat.
Yeah. Oh. Goodness gracious, this is why you're still single!
Did you just scream at her? This is why you're still single?
I'm still single because you're
In the-
around me 24/7.
Ow! Ow! I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Huh.
At least actually, no, I'm not one to talk. I can't talk. I can't say that.
Anyways, eat.
Oh,
Also,
just-
you notice that the Yem isn't gonna eat until both of them have eaten.
Ko, like, eats his fill. Which, you know, he's a small kobold, but he manages to get a surprising amount down.
Is Octavia eating?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yem is gonna be like, you like?
Yeah.
To both of them.
This is best thing I've had in weeks. I've been living off of good berries for like years. It's
Those
depressing.
are some good berries.
Thank you. And then
It's cost efficient.
once he notices that they've kind of like finished up, how much is left?
Like,
I left
Nothing.
over from that a full
Because
portion.
he made like three things of ribs and like a bear thigh.
Oh my
No.
god.
there's so much left over that, like, I don't even think
much?
Koa can make it through an
Octavia's
entire
stuffed
rack
her
of
so
ribs.
full.
How much?
Like,
how much
there's
is left?
no lack of food. He has plenty to eat.
I have managed to eat 2 full racks of ribs.
Koa
That does
just
not mean there's a shortage of food. There's still plenty of food. for
Koa
him.
just stares like,
Okay. He's going to see that there's like a rack of ribs left, and how much of the bear thigh? Like half the bear thigh.
yeah.
At least half, yeah.
Holy.
He's going to like go and kind of just eat all of it,
Holy.
and he just kind of like wolfs it down. It's like 5 minutes and it's all gone.
Octavia was eating so much because she was trying to get the taste out of her mouth.
The taste
Yeah.
of rotted flesh from her mouth. You watch as he scarfs down his portion, and you're now questioning if he even tasted it. It kind of looked like he just inhaled aggressively, and suddenly it was gone.
He's gonna stand up, kind of climb down the tree, which isn't super far. He's like 7 feet tall, but he's gonna climb down the tree. He's going to be like, "Me still hungry. I'll be back." He's just gonna go grab some like jerky that he made and just kind of eat like a pound of it.
Holy mother of. This guy's crazy. I'm crazy. Am I dreaming?
Crazy.
No, I'm not dreaming.
And he comes back and he's like, "Okay,
I was
I'm full
crazy
now.
one.
Oh lord.
Not full.
Thank you, Essa.
Crazy. I was crazy."
Oh
Stop.
lord, no. Koa's gonna look around. It's like,
Do we want to set a watch order? You know, just in case something goes down. Not that I think it will.
Yem says, I don't. It will be okay. We are in tree. Any noise will be delayed.
Okay. That's I can live with that. I can live with that.
Plus, if anything shows up, I kill.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. That works.
And tactical advantage of tree. Haha, high ground.
Kick him off the branches.
Then
And Yem is going to climb back up into the thing, and I assume he brought back with him when he was getting jerky like a couple of like bear and moose skins, and he like gives it to them as like blankets.
Oh.
Octavia was
Thank you.
already sleeping.
Well, then
Oh
he
my
will
gosh, my
kind of just like
sister.
pick her up with one hand and then just kind of burrito.
Okay. Sure. I will.
Koa's...
And then he hands one to
Koa.
Koa.
Yeah.
Koa takes it and is like, thanks.
No
Also,
problem.
you plan on going anywhere tomorrow?
I have no plans. I don't do things per se. I hunt, I eat, I live. That is my life.
Well, I mean,
Do you need something? I like
Oh.
helping.
I wasn't
Helping
gonna
is
say. I was gonna say my sister and I are looking for another colony of kobolds. And we're kind of just wandering at the same time. So, if you wanted to tag along,
I have not been out of forest in a long time. Probably
5 years.
17 moons was the last time I even stepped as far as we did today.
17 months. Jeez. Year and a half.
I have met people like you before. Not like you. Like me, but pointy ears.
Oh!
Elves.
The elves. The elves,
They were
yeah.
nice. They are not close, but they live in woods too. Not close to me. Many miles.
Oh.
But I don't speak to people often. It has been too long to count. I will help you, and if need be, I will return home when convenient. But I wish to see outside. I don't wish to. I wish to explore. Life is boring.
Well,
Life is sad. His only companion has been
I
the
have-
rabbit for the last 5 years.
I have only killed what lives here. None of it is exciting anymore. When I was a boy, it used to be difficult. But I no longer feel excitement. It is fun, but not challenging.
Well, I mean, you can always stop by the elf's place on the way. If you want to see them again. It's not like we're going
I
anywhere.
would like that. They helped me since I was a child. They are important.
Well, can make our way that way. See if they know anything about.
And I'm gonna note this for Salem. They're not like they're kind of like me, but more settled. So like they live in trees and they are kind of like nomadic.
So you're
Nomadic.
Assumed they were, like, wood elves.
Nomadic society, but they have a territory
Fair
that they
enough.
usually stay in the general area of.
Fair enough.
Think like Native American, but like in trees. They move, but they don't move a ton. I would like that. I wish to tell them I explore.
Yeah. Well, start off first thing in the morning then.
Okay. And he's going to like take like two of the skins because he needs like two for himself, and then kind of just plop down and go to sleep.
Koa will kind of take one last look around with his, dark vision, being able to see around, watch the forest for a solid minute before going to sleep. He's a little uneasy, but I assume he kind of like flops next to Octavia and does his best to sleep.
You think sleep is an option. Let's
Oh.
find out.
What is my what are my languages? I don't even know.
I have
Oh, I should have another language. Common, Elvish, and Giant are my language.
I have I know I have common and draconic.
I said we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break so your DM can go grab a drink because
I
next
am
portion
hungry.
is a lot of storytelling and I'm tired and I need caffeine. So I'm
I
gonna
just
go
like
chug.
Yem. I just like
chug
Yem need food.
Okay. We're gonna go take like a 5-10 minute break. As soon as I am back and like 2/3 of you are back, we will start again.
Okay.
Deal?
Cool.
Deal.
Cool. It's on the
I'm grabbing a drink, y'all. I'll be back.
Yep. Ow. Ladies and gentlemen, the resident bird brain is back.
Hello.
Hola. How's it going?
Good, good. Just eating cereal.
Cereal. Cereal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. That's a Salem, you guys. Here? Question mark.
Yeah.
Okay, that's us here. We are waiting on our DM again. Cool.
Little did you know, she wasn't actually getting water. She was just planning the horrible thing that happens to the elf village.
Right.
I love that you assume I'm plotting.
We know you well enough.
No, I went out to get grapes. We have grapes. I
Mm.
wanted grapes.
Yum.
Ooh, grapes are good.
Grapes are yummy. I'm just scared, you know?
I already know what's gonna happen to the village.
I mean, I don't know anything because obviously they're nomadic. They're not dumb. They've lived in the woods too. They're I mean like I'm sure there's a good chance they could be fine, but like still.
Ye
There's
of
all
so little faith. I'm not that mean.
uh no, canonically Yem is now scared because
Hmm.
he just saw these black mushrooms and he's like, these are spreading. I have people that I know somewhat. Uh
Have no fear. So, are we ready to begin again? Is Nessa back?
Yeah, Ness is here.
haha. The once a man, the Michael and he whiskers on each and they ground. And then you were in a poem like I'm finna begin again.
What gibberish just came out of your mouth, Avo?
Oh, it's a warm up. Um, it's here. It's there once was a man named Michael Finnegan. He grew whiskers on his chin again. They grew out and then grew in again. Poor Michael Finnegan begin again. And then you just say it really fast. It
You
helps
scare
with
me.
like diction and stuff. You know. There once was a man, Michael Finnegan. He grew whiskers on his chin. They grew out and then grew in again. Poor Michael Finnegan begin again.
Okay. Are we ready to go?
Go power.
I am. I have just been told that, in fact, Tanner will be, or Maji will be joining us. So,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Maji's
We
go
add
back
a
to
fourth
Village
to
or
our
something.
band of merry
I don't know.
misfits.
So he might pop in randomly.
What race is
Just
his
a heads up.
character?
Hmm?
What race is his character?
Human monk.
Human. Okay.
Cool. So, I assume we wake up.
Oh,
Or
you
we.
dream.
Yeah, no, I figured. Terrible nightmares.
Actually, your dreams are really sweet. They're just really interrupted by the sound of gargling and death. The gargling ranges from like the rabbit gargles, where it was cute and wholesome and not really a scary thing, to this really intense, deep set, disorienting gargle that does not sound like any of the gargles you've ever heard before. And it scares you a little bit.
Hey.
But you
Son,
wake up at what you guess to be dawn. You guess, you don't know. The sun's somewhere.
It's like when you wake up and you're like not really sure what time it is or where you are.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
It's one of those after school naps.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
It's one of those.
Like naps, when you wake up after a nap, it's insane.
Yep.
You're like, is it tomorrow? What happened? Where did time go?
All right. So,
Very
outside of dream state.
so. Oh,
Okay. Koa wakes up and he's gonna look at the. He's just gonna kind of look around. Has anything like changed in the forest below overnight?
Not that you can really see or guess.
So, where to next?
Yem is still sleeping.
Ivy. Big
Hello?
guy. Oh, there's Maji.
Hey, Maji.
Sorry, I'm late.
No, you're good.
You're
man.
good. We'll introduce you soon enough. No stress. We're just playtesting. We're having for funsies tonight.
Alright, Salem, message me everything that's happened.
Yes.
Yeah. Maji, do you have what is it? Sound suppression on?
I'm afraid to answer.
Yes, you probably. There's like a ultra loud. For
Like a
me,
Static.
at
static.
least, there's a ultra loud like static noise in the background.
Hold on. Let me just.
Well,
Oh, he just muted.
okay.
I don't think that fixes the problem. It just means he can't talk.
For now, it's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
he can figure out his sound suppression, whatever, crisp Discord
As-
audio on his own time.
As you guys wake up, Yem is zonked. Yem is snoozing, snoring, and
Hey,
he's got the bunny in
Yem
his
doesn't
arms.
snore.
He's snoozing, he's snoring with the bunny, and he looks at peace.
Well,
Yem, your dreams consist of you having more bunny friends.
Hehe.
so, hey guys! Guys!
Octavia, you should also be awake, but you can choose to ignore your brother.
Never.
For the love of...
Keep in mind, like his arms are kind of searching for more bunnies in his sleep.
Koa's gonna take like his stick and stay as far away from the arms as possible. He's just gonna kind of prod Yem.
Oi! Wake up! Wake up!
Yem, roll like
Wait.
a D4 for me real fast.
A D4.
D4.
D4. Nice. 4.
Fudge.
You register this as another bunny round.
No, my stick!
Bunny. He's gonna murmur, and he's gonna reach out and
Nope.
grab Koa, and then like
Let me go!
drag him back to where he was sleeping.
Koa's gonna take his hand and he's gonna like cast gust in Yem's face. Just poof.
Let me
It's
go!
on you. I'm sleeping next to the bunny. It smells good.
Octavia! Wake up!
Octavia, Octavia, are you still
He is
snoozing
just
and ignoring the
snoring away.
fact
Hey, help!
that your brother needs help?
Help me! Help me! Over the.
He's just gonna resign himself to his fate.
Eventually, she will help.
Please help.
That takes like another hour or two before Octavia begrudgingly gets up and looks at you. And you can tell she's hardcore judging.
This is not on me. We never speak to anybody about this.
Oh, I'm gonna tell everybody about this.
Thank you for ruining my chances.
You're welcome.
Oh my.
He's gonna try and, like, somehow either, like, wake Yum up or somehow fiddle his way out of, like, away from Yem somehow.
I mean, Yem's not holding on so like super tight anymore. He was at first, but like it kind of loosened. He kind of just relaxed.
Goa's just gonna,
So you
like,
kind of, I guess you can. I would say that you can probably just like wiggle out of his grip.
he's gonna, like, wiggle until he can get free, and then he's just gonna, like, retreat to the opposite side of the platform out of arm's reach.
So how do we wake him up?
We don't.
How are we supposed to get anywhere if we sleep half the day away? Hey, big guy, wake up! Wake up!
Can I take the rabbit?
I would not do that. I would not do that. I would not do that.
Make a strength check,
I'm
please, if you're
gonna
gonna
do
try and
it.
take the rabbit.
I'm gonna do it.
I here can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I? Because like he I think he's gonna wake up. So she's gonna go in to take the rabbit. And like as her arms like outstretched to like grab it, I assume she's like slowly approaching, to kind of snatch it. Like Yen's sixth sense is gonna activate, and his eyes are gonna shoot open. He's gonna be like, "What are you doing?"
I told you that was a bad idea.
It's my turn to have the bunny.
You want pet? He's gonna
Yes.
sit up and he's gonna stretch, and you're just gonna hear like crack, 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 like
Oh.
just super loud pops.
Wow.
And then he's gonna pick up the rabbit and he's gonna be like, "Tiny dragon can pet rabbit."
Mission accomplished.
Crow just gonna, like,
Okay, so hate to be again that kobold, but if we're gonna move, we should move. You can eat on the road.
Very well. We go to Elf Village.
Yep. See if we can find another
Follow.
colony on the
But
way.
first, I must bring gift. I always bring gift.
Huh.
So he's going to go down. You're gonna see him like take up like a giant rucksack, and he's just gonna stuff it with I don't know, kind of some of his like older meats and like jerky and stuff. And he's just gonna carry like this huge rucksack with him full of like meat.
Well, off we go then.
Yeah, and then he like picks up all of his weapons and stuff, and he's like, "Let us go. I'll lead. I know the way to where they stay most of the time.
Alright. You lead, we'll follow.
Can we say we're right? Like, we still have the skeletons, right?
Yeah.
We could just.
Yeah.
Since we're kobolds, couldn't we just ride on the back of the rabbit skeleton? Or at least one of us could. I'm
One
just
of
gonna.
you could, yeah.
I'm gonna straight out just assume that that's what Octavia's doing. Because that would make sense. I was just going along
You're
on
right.
his stubby little legs.
So, this is gonna take a while.
Actually, you're not as far as you would assume. It's less than a day's trip. Your travel seems to be mostly peaceful. Some gargles here and there. One mushroom that tried to consume you at one point. We don't talk about it. As you travel, eventually making it to what appears to be this sort of camp. And you take a pause. And Yem, you recognize it as the nomadic elves, but they seem to be moving.
He's going to kind of just walk into the camp very casually, and he's going to go up to one of the groups, and he's going to be, what is happening?
Okay. Yem, you encounter this short, you encounter this shorter female elf, and she looks up at you, and she's so excited, and she's one of your friends since childhood. You two basically grew up together, and she's like, "Oh, Yem! Well, our home was kind of overrun by mushrooms, so the safest option for us was to start moving, and we haven't found a place to resettle, so we've just been wandering, and we've picked up a couple of others along the way to help them
Maji.
stay safe." Static part 97.
Maji, your static's killing my ears. Your static is killing my head, dude.
Again, do you have
Alright,
the?
fine, I'll try and
You can go to
back
audio
again.
settings. Go to audio settings in Discord,
Sorry.
and there should be a thing.
Sorry. It's literally giving me a headache. I'm sorry.
Well, I can't hear it now, so.
We also can't hear him.
Well, he's not muted, is he?
He's not muted.
Huh? No. Cool. Well,
Pray that works.
Anyways,
Alright. DM, are we good to keep going?
Yeah. We'll keep going for now. Fingers crossed that this gets fixed.
Yeah.
So as time progresses and stuff moves on, and Yem and this girl start talking, you will notice there are a few other races around. Some humans, maybe a couple of dwarves. Just they've picked up whoever they could and brought with them. Just survival with a group is better than surviving by yourself. Kind of mentality.
I assume that Yem and his friend. What's her name? Maria. I assume they're just talking in Elven or something.
Pretty much.
Yem is going to be like, I trust you. You take this. It's a gift from me to your village.
You don't have to bring us gifts every time, right?
It's only fair. I must repay. I owe a great debt.
Debt are you on? Are you still on this debt thing? You know that's not how we work.
I know, but I still want to help.
Well, we appreciate it.
And he drops, like he's just gonna pull out like just a giant. He doesn't take all of it out because he wants some for himself still, but he's just gonna take out a ton of meat from his giant rucksack. And when I say giant, it's like a hiker's backpack, but like proportional to him.
Oh Jesus.
So it's like taller than the cobalt. He takes out like half of it and just like, boom.
Yeah, this is too much. What about
No.
you?
I eat a lot. I kill fast. I have much food.
Yeah. He's... Oh, wait, I can't understand a word they're saying. Oh. Snarflink.
And he's gonna turn to Octavia's like, I'm sensing some tension here. Hey!
Since when can you sense tension?
Hear myself.
Hey, we can hear you.
Anyways, so I assume I'm like, you take this. I trust you to distribute.
It'll be well used. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, the chief did want to see you. He was
Chief?
well, he had a concern. Yes. He's just down that way, and she's gonna like point down a row of like these temporary shelters, and you can tell one of them's like a medical tent of some kind. He found someone, and we're not entirely sure what to do with him. So maybe he could adventure with you for a little bit.
Oh, speaking of adventure, tiny dragon friends take me on trip to see village.
Looking for...
Tiny dragon friend? Oh, the
Tiny-
kobold!
Yes, that's us!
Yes, kobold dragon tiny friends.
Oh, so she switches into common to be well understood by everyone now that she's aware that you're there. Well, hello there. If you're going to go out and adventure, please be careful.
Oh, gee, yeah, I didn't think of that. Giant killer freaking mushrooms trying to bite my tail off every 10 bloody seconds. Anyway, sorry.
Why?
You're
Hi.
fine.
Still no look tasty.
I don't taste good. I tried. I don't taste
Exactly.
good. I'm Koa. This is my sister, Octavia.
Pleasure.
She's a bit loopy, I guess.
Hush. Oh, have any of you eaten the mushrooms?
Like, automatically just points.
Yeah, and then
No.
He just throws her under the bus immediately. Just
Take her to the chief. Those mushrooms are having weird effects on people. They're hearing a voice.
I'm going to bite his tail off.
keep your voice.
You bite my tail again, and we're gonna have a lot of issues.
Anyway, where's Elder? I wish to see.
He's in
Any
the medical
child.
tent helping. He's
In medical tent.
helping everyone else or other healers. Just be nice. They're all very stressed out right now.
Okay.
Elder threw someone a couple days ago, like into a tree threw him.
Threw?
So please be careful. Like picked him up and threw him. Yes.
Okay. And he's going to like say thank you. Like do all his like kind of like say goodbye in a sense, and he's going to like dead sprint over to where the elder is.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, wait,
He
wait,
likes the elder.
wait! I got tiny little legs.
He just dead sprints.
he like Koa tries to follow, gets halfway, breathing heavily, but then just like
And he's gonna like slow down really fast to like a quick stride and kind of just like slide into the medical tent and look for the elder.
He's
Koa's
not
just
hard
like.
to spot. Go ahead, Jay.
I was just gonna say, Koa's like. I assume he's practically having to jog to keep up. But that was all I was gonna say.
Okay, yeah. So, after being chased after with what you call tiny dragons, aka the kobolds, the elder's not hard to find. He's clearly this aged elf. You can tell there's some wear and tear, and he's older. And you can tell he's like staring intensely at this person with mushrooms growing out of their face. Like their skin has peeled back to reveal some of their muscle, and mushrooms have sprouted from it.
Oh.
They're not consumed by the mushrooms like other creatures you've seen, but they're definitely in the process of being consumed.
Uh-oh. Yem is going to look at this. He's going to be like, kind of just like,
I'm
not
gonna
dismiss
die.
it, but like he's going to walk up to the elder. He's going to be like, Elder,
This older
keep in
gentleman.
mind, it's been like years since, not like years.
You said
It's been a hot
17
minute.
months.
It's been a while. It's been like months since he's been here.
The elder turns and smiles and says, "Yem, glad to see you're still alive and not a mushroom yet."
I don't die that easy.
Oi, big
I've
guy.
noticed.
Wait up. Oh, that's the.
I assume.
I'm gonna walk backwards now.
The elder, without hesitation, grabs your shoulder and holds you in place. Stay. No need to
Yes.
worry.
Stay. Elder is nice. Nice and
I
strong.
thought
Smart,
the other one
too.
said he threw someone.
Well, they probably deserved it.
You've seen
Elder
my
is
daughter
very
Maria.
wise.
I had a little bit of a fit. I'm okay. I'm not throwing people today, at least.
See? Plus, I throw
Just-
people too.
Yeah,
I
Yem
can.
throws more people than I do. Keep that in mind. I'm worried about the people here is all.
I see black mushroom.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome to the world, big guy.
It's bad.
But this is a variant. This isn't the same. The last 5 years, it's been
Different?
Well, the last 5 years, it's been quick to consume everything it touches, and now it's just slow.
Black mushroom got full.
No, some parasites take over more slowly. And usually with good reason. If
What
it's
is- what is
slow,
the
then
limit?
there's a reason
What
for
is
it.
what is the advantage of slow consuming? Only strong survive, so slow consuming must be better.
It takes less food.
Why?
You don't notice it till it's too late. You can hide for longer. Depends. This could be an entirely new variant that does something entirely different.
Makes sense. Anyway, tiny dragon, kobold, eat mushroom, and he's gonna point at Octavia.
She's eaten some of the mushrooms.
Yes. Yes.
Small, tiny piece.
She has,
Off
not me.
my buddy.
I
And
don't
he's
dare.
gonna point at his bunny, which he has been holding this entire time.
I see the bunnies return to normal once again. Well, that's a pleasure.
Yes.
Have you finally settled on a name for your friend? Or are you
Out
still
of-
calling him Bunny?
Give me a second. Give me a second. I didn't. I went.
I think you broke the big guy.
Utah. Utah.
Utah. That's a wonderful name. The elder's gonna crouch before Octavia and just like pry open her mouth
Careful, she
and just
bites.
examine it. She can try.
He's gonna hold up his tail. Show like a few bite scars.
And as I said, she can certainly try.
I would not recommend.
The elder is just gonna kind of like reach in and pluck something from the inside of her mouth.
Excuse.
Did
What?
the mushroom you eat taste like honey? Or smell like it, at least?
It smelled like it.
It tasted like dirt.
That's what mushrooms taste like.
She'll be fine. Are you hearing a voice, though?
She is. More than the usual, anyway.
More than usual.
Don't
That's
ask.
not any less concerning. Okay. New problem, I guess. Right. Well, moving on.
Huh.
Welcome to the camp. Liam, you, you, you traveled, yes?
Yes, where?
It
I
just
wandered through forest, but and kill much, but I went outside once, but not past forest.
not past the forest.
I crossed river once or twice, but not past forest.
Okay. That's fine. Do you think you could take somebody with you?
I mean, he's coming with
I do-
us. So,
Yes, I
more
go
the
with
merrier.
I go with Tiny Cobalt. They take me to find nest,
Yeah.
and then
Wonderful.
We're looking
something.
for a nest. Ours got shroomed.
I'm very sorry to hear. And he's gonna kind of stand, and he's gonna cast sleep on the person he was talking to initially before guiding you to Maji's character. Maji, would you like to introduce your character?
I'm afraid if I do, there's going to be too much static.
Go ahead. You're
But
not
Sharon,
staticking right
You're
now.
not staticking. You're not staticking anymore.
I'm using press to talk though, so
Well, you're
That's
not
fine.
staticking, so
You're good. Introduce. Por favor.
all right. Give me a sec. I need to pull up the sheet. All right, I found it. So, this dude's name is Aki. He's a monk human, and we're at levels to find subclasses, right?
We
yes,
are at
we
level
are
10.
We are at level 10.
All right. I'm choosing Way of the Drunken Master,
Oh, Lord.
Nice.
and I am a chaotic good soldier.
We love it. Live, laugh, love.
Oh wait, sorry, gladiator, not soldier.
Yeah, gladiator soldier. Close enough. With that being stated, Maji, you've been staying with these elf people for what you can assume to be about 2 months now. You had a lost where your like tiny little village where you had initially been to the mushrooms, and you were kind of wandering aimlessly, but you're getting antsy because there's a lot of infected people here, and it makes you nervous. And you see the elder you'd been staying with guide this very tall, strong-looking man carrying a bunny rabbit and 2 kobolds to you.
Who are these people?
This is Yem. Yem is a dear friend of ours since he was very young, and he's made friends of his own.
It's an odd story. It's a really odd story.
I mean,
Odd
I
story or
find I feed.
odd
Okay.
story or not, they're going on an adventure, and you've seen antsy. Could be a good opportunity for you to get out and about again.
He does.
I agree, don't get me wrong, but what is this adventure for?
we find tiny kobold's nest. New
Yeah.
home for them.
We're travelers. Our nest got shroomed. So we're looking for other kobolds. Nest or otherwise.
I wish to see
All right,
outside world
fair
at least
enough.
once. So
It's not like we got anything
I've
better
been
to
itching
do.
to get out for a while.
I'm also kind of hoping. I mean, is it just? Do you think this has hit other continents? I mean, I've heard tale of other continents. Think it's hit there?
if grow on boat, but if not, I don't know.
Fair
I
point.
don't know what is other continents.
Oh boy.
Other lands, much like ours.
As it reached
Well,
space.
I understand that, but like where?
Across the ocean waters, most likely.
Lot of
Ocean
water.
is east
Uh,
or west?
Both, technically?
Yeah, no, but closest east or west.
Well, the closest one would be to the north.
Oh.
North.
You mean the ice caps?
Exactly.
Cold ocean.
Ugh.
Cold ocean north. Very cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You wanna come along? I didn't get your name. Oh, I'm Koa, by the way. The fluffy white one is my sister.
Well, name's Aki, and I've been wanting to get out of here for a while, so why not?
Haha.
Hey.
I suspected you would come around. And Yem is going to put forth his giant hand for a handshake. I learned this from Village.
Fair point.
He puts out his hand for a handshake towards Aki.
Hockey.
Well, nothing to do but shake it.
Cool. That brings that
And then
to
he's going to vigorously shake his hand.
I like the idea that Yam hasn't properly learned what a proper handshake is, so it's either too aggressive or not firm enough. He's trying to figure it out.
You're gonna like basically you're kind of just like your body's gonna move like off of your seat and then back down.
The elder just looks so proud that he's making friends.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to ask, elder person, what have you tried to kill this fungus stuff? Because fire doesn't work. That makes spores. I've been trying an ice, but, or I haven't really gotten a chance to try ice yet.
We haven't figured it out, if I'm being entirely honest.
Yikes.
We're not violent people.
Koa
We
says
don't
something
have a lot
about
of
Koa says something
methods
about
of
magic,
murder.
but
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Not everybody knows this. I have some information
Oh.
that you might find helpful. This mushroom plague, it's not of natural origin. Somebody's doing
not.
this.
Well, that's concerning.
It's a level of druidcraft I have never seen.
Druid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's even more concerning.
Nature magic and death magic mixed to do weird
I know
things.
I know tiny nature magic. Watch this.
This is
I show you weather, and then he's going to cast the druid craft cantrip.
Oh!
And he's gonna be like, it's gonna predict what the weather's gonna be like for the next day, and it will like manifest as what it's gonna be.
Hey!
So that means Salem. You get to decide what appears to signify the weather.
Wait, hold on. What are you doing?
He's casting
I'm
Druidcraft.
casting the Druidcraft cantrip. Which means
Oh.
that it means I'm using the certain effect that makes it like predicts
The weather.
like what the weather is going to be like, but it manifests an effect that represents it, like a cloud for rain, snowflakes for snow, a giant like a golden orb for clear skies,
Mm-hmm.
that type of thing.
It's gonna be the...
You get 8 glowing green orb, which means foggy weather, but no weird spore rain or snow that you've seen. It's gonna be clear weather, just smog.
See, weather is clear.
as clear as it gets. Yeah.
True.
But yeah, it's all unnatural. Or at least someone made this.
Well, that's a problem.
I could also, if you need some help, I mean, assuming if, I don't know if we're going farther today, are we, guys? Guys?
Well, if you're not leaving tonight, you have a place to stay. We've got plenty of plenty of food to go by.
You have more food now. I gave Maria gift.
I thought we talked about this, Yem.
I have lots of food. Oh, speaking of food, Yem is going to say, I am leaving for, I don't know how long. And he's going to take, I assume there's like a piece of paper nearby or something.
Yeah, there's plenty of paper nearby.
He's going to grab it and he's going to draw like a little map. Is going to point like directions. And it's just going to be like 30 minutes this way and something, and he's going to give direction to all of his storehouses. It's like, if you need food, go here. I can't eat while gone, so.
Are you sure?
And he's going to, yes, I'm very sure I can't eat it while I'm gone. And then he hands it to the elder.
Oh,
Food go bad if it's not eaten.
Well, thank you, yeah. We'll be sure to collect it soon.
question number,
Oh, also, scary new monster mushroom in, he points to a place on the map where it happened.
yeah.
We'll remember that.
Hmm. Question number 3 before we make any rash decisions.
Yes.
Do you know of, like, any... I don't know, like, any other settlements around here, Kobold Nest or otherwise? You heard anything?
If anything, I've heard one there's to the west. Few days trip, but that's just a rumor.
Rumor's better than nothing.
What direction did we come from?
So you came from the east.
Okay.
Keep going the direction you were before.
So,
Supposedly you'll get there eventually.
Cool. Thanks. So, guys, do we, want to leave tonight, or now, or do we want to chill here for...
I wish to say goodbye to village.
Stay in here for the night. Cool. You can go say goodbye. I am gonna see if I can help out here.
Do I know anyone who Koa and
Octavia?
Octavia, my brain destroyed itself for a second there, would like to talk to in the village?
You
Like anyone else who like maybe also probably has some experience druiding and stuff. People who like nature.
not necessarily druiding, but you do know a cleric, and you watch them bring people back to life, technically, but you also had assumed those people weren't actually dead.
They were like almost dead, but not quite.
That was your assumption.
Okay. It's like, here, tiny friend, I show you a new friend to talk to. And then he's gonna like
Okay.
drag them along with him.
Okay, here we go.
And he's gonna lead them to the cleric.
Off we go.
The elder kind of waves goodbye, watching you all walk away, and there's a very proud smile on his face towards Yem. As you run into this cleric, you kind of watch as they look annoyed at someone who's not waking up from the mushroom attack. And so they look at their hand, and they crack their knuckles, and they actually hit the person over the head.
Oh.
And you watch as this person gets rejuvenated into life with mushrooms falling off. And they take this deep gasp and they're like, oh, you killed me. I didn't kill you. I brought you back.
Arturus be like,
there's a difference. You hit me. It was the most effective way. Right? So they're kind of having this back and forth bickering over if they actually healed them or hurt them.
Wow.
Yema's gonna like kind of just walk up. I assume he's not a very missable person, so.
No, the person who was just lying dead on the table waves to Yem, and the cleric turns back and goes, Yem! I didn't know you were stopping by. Are you okay?
Yes. I have.
Oh, Bunny is back to normal. That's wonderful.
Yes, Bunny is normal, and he's going to pet it. Very soft. Feel Bunny.
Yes, very soft.
I assume the bunny still smells super good because of the mushrooms.
Still smells so much like honey.
Smell.
Oh, that's a strong smell of honey. Mushrooms?
Yeah.
Yes. Residue, but still.
Residue.
Keep telling these people. Hey.
Oh, you've brought friends with you. Hello.
Hi.
Feisty.
This is awkward. My name is Koa. I'm a druid, for lack of a better term. Big guy wanted us to talk to you? Question mark.
You're
Yes.
a druid. That makes the fluffy one. You're a necromancer.
You've
Fluffy.
heard of us?
No, she just radiates death.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
assume that the big skeleton bunny is still following us.
And the other one.
Most likely, yes.
I mean,
I
if
like how
the,
no one's mentioned it. They just
If-
kind of.
if the walking,
They've accepted it.
if the shambling bones weren't much of an indication,
I was just thinking about the sheer fact that she's radiates the energy of death. I wasn't really paying attention to the bones.
I don't know. But believe me, just between you and me, I'm starting to think this is just between you and me. Starting to think this is the reason she's still without a mate. It's hilarious, but at the same time, it's not.
Oh, you're related. That makes so much more sense.
What? You think we were? No! No!
I don't know how kobolds work. I'm an elf. I'm a nomadic elf.
To be
I
fair, we
listened
are
to
two
myself.
very different colors.
Yes, and you don't look anything like. I didn't know if you were friends, family, lovers. Ugh.
Ugh. Yeah. Big guy, why'd you want us to talk to this person?
You're cool. She's cool.
I bring people back from dead as well, just very differently.
Yeah. Did you want me to talk about the mushrooms, or?
Go tell.
Oh!
Actually, go tell everyone who you can. But stay here, talk. I don't know. And Yem is going to go off, and he's going to find something to do. Or
Yem's gonna
talk
go
to
off
other
and
people.
socialize. He wants to say goodbye to everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this mushroom thing, it's not a natural...
It's entirely magic?
Yes. It, more specifically, and if I know any better, probably created by a druid. Though it's a level of druidcraft I've never seen.
Likely circle of spores. I'd have to
Circle
guess.
of spores. I was thinking the same thing.
I'm a
Find
little
a way
cliche,
to
y'all.
ruin-
Just a little.
Circle of spores druids will ruin
Stupid,
Jay's life
fungi
every time.
munching pieces of... Anyway, it's one of those
I would have to guess. If
shroom
anything,
munchers. Yes, sorry.
they've spent years mastering this craft, specifically this one, which is concerning.
Yeah, nope. It's death and plant magic, and it's evolving. How much have you seen
Well-
of the world?
I've seen plenty of the world. Don't get me wrong. I would have to say, if anything, the best thing to use against these spores is some kind of holy magic.
No.
That's not enough for that to go around.
Not
Maybe
really.
you get a blessing from a priest. I wonder if that would work.
I can freeze things.
Freezing might be effective for some time. Not indefinitely, but for some time.
Of course, these stupid things evolve. Yeah.
I mean, the illness is involved. Why wouldn't they? If anything, my recommendation would be to go find a priest.
Right. There wouldn't happen to be a priest westward, right?
I mean, there's a whole holy sanctuary just a little southwest of here.
Cool. So, there's a group of people west and a sanctuary southwest. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Need I mention that, A, these things get more active at night, and B, I have seen some of them that are like 3 times as tall as the trees.
Ooh. That's new information.
Yeah.
I wonder why they're that big out there, but not that big in here. What's the difference?
I assume it's just time to grow, but I haven't had enough of an encounter with it to...
You haven't actively been seeking them out?
No! I don't want to die.
Must just be a me thing then.
What deity do
Nothing,
you
don't-
serve?
That's a great question. I haven't looked into it.
She's like, whichever one.
Whatever's decided to
What
take
do
me.
you
Why?
specialize in?
There are specialties?
Healing.
Healing, blowing things up, better sleep, I think is one of them. Making things, breaking things, tricking things, killing things, killing already dead things. There's a lot.
I don't know. I haven't really experimented with it.
Ay vey, you're the garden variety nitwit.
Garden variety. I could beat you in a fight, and you well know it.
Probably.
Calling
But,
me garden variety. What a prick.
I mean that as a genuine compliment. Not really.
Oh.
It's... I would guess you're...
Can I determine what he is?
I need Arcana or Religion from you, please.
Oh.
I think he should do a charisma check so that he doesn't get just like roasted here.
Arcana or
Arcana or Religion.
they're both +2. 15.
You can genuinely, like, 100% tell they are just a garden variety cleric. There is no designated subclass that you can figure out specifically.
Ow!
They do a little bit of everything.
Oh, you're a jack of all trades. That's fun.
Ha. Aha. Right. I have more people to hit. So, why don't you go get some food? Socialize, make friends, maybe. I don't know how long you're here for, but enjoy it.
Probably till the morning.
That's longer than most.
Anyway, have fun, smacking dead people back to life. Also, is it just me, or is there something between the big guy and the chief's daughter? Is that just me?
Chief's daughter,
Maria?
Oh, you mean Maria?
Yeah.
Maria.
Yeah.
Is she the chief's daughter?
She is the chief's daughter.
Really?
I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
Is it?
You'd have to ask them yourself.
Oh. Buckets. Okay. Time to go snooping. Anyway, I wish you well. Live long. Don't die. And don't eat fungus.
Just spitefully, you watch this cleric pick up one of the mushrooms that fell off of the person they just saved and eat it.
Your funeral, not mine.
That's funny.
He's just gonna
They blow
walk.
up the spores They blow up the spores at Koa. And Koa, you notice they don't smell like anything?
Cheater.
And this cleric smiles aggressively.
She
Cheater.
sterilized the mushroom.
You're cheating. Shame on you.
Cheating. There's no cheating.
I don't know anything, honestly. I'm just somebody who's been around. Anyway, time to go snooping. Have fun.
He's gonna, I guess, wander his way off. He's like,
Come on, Aki.
Oh, come on. I just realized I didn't have to actually, like, do a nature check to start the campfire with, like, rocks and stuff. I could have just used the druid cap.
Exactly.
And just done it instantly.
All right.
Good job.
I feel like he'd been doing it for so long he just forgot that he could.
That's honestly a 100% real possibility.
Ko's gonna wander. He's like,
Come on, Aki. Come on, sis. Let's get going before. All right. And I swear, if anybody assumes anything else, I'm gonna whack some knees.
yeah, I guess Ko's gonna go. Do what? I don't know. He's just gonna, I guess, wander around the camp. Or he's gonna go back to the medical tent to see if he can help out.
Who have I found? Is the question.
You've seen a lot of different kinds of people. You've run into a couple druids, a couple other clerics, the chief's wife. She's very nice. She gave you a cookie.
Yes.
She gave all of you a cookie.
What is this? Some kind
It's
of...
eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Smells like wheat.
Do it. Eat it.
And cocoa?
He like
It's good.
Licks it.
Don't
Sugar.
think,
And egg. Some kind of...
he's gonna like take Koa's hands and like shove it into his mouth.
Help! They're actually really good.
See? I tell you.
swallows.
You gotta be paranoid about food these days.
No,
Okay.
You
not
run
here.
into Maria like 4 times, but we don't talk about that. I mean, you've run into a whole bunch of people. What kind of people you want to talk to?
I wanna see. Okay. Let's see who. I assume there's a few people who I've helped with like carts and hunting stuff. So
100%.
maybe like people who like sell goods or something. Just like the more mountain men type people.
Ah, you want the hunters.
Not I mean not they don't have to be like ultra huntery. They just have to be like
They're like ultra huntery, but the people who
they're
actively
like
go out
the people who
seeking.
like fuel the micro economy going in here.
Nah, you think there's an economy.
Mike that's why I said micro economy.
The economy is quite literally I share
the
everything.
barter and trade economy.
Their economy is we share.
Yeah,
I have
that's
to
pretty
go in
much
8
what it is.
minutes.
All right.
It's like, hey, I have this.
You have this. Why don't we swap?
Let's trade.
Much. You would find some of the old people you went on like hunting trips together with for funsies, and you know they've got their foraging partners and whatever, and you know they're all kind of bartering and bickering over mushrooms right now.
What do I have to keep telling people? You don't eat the fungus, which is a bunch of crazy.
He's just like
Would I be able to
making exaggerated gestures as he's walking.
Would I be able to tell if those are good mushrooms or not?
You can assume. Your assumption is they look pretty safe. They look safer than most of the ones.
They are safe mushrooms. Safe mushrooms.
I still don't trust it. There's a fungus
is-
among us.
Probably smart.
Did you just
Among
say
us.
a fungus among us? You hurt me, Jay. You physically hurt me.
Uh,
I am resisting
Hello.
the urge to make another pun.
how goes the hunting?
Well, you can kind of tell this is the one who fights intentionally tries to go out and hunt monsters, the heavily battle-worn man, as he's staring at the pile of mushrooms before him, clearly with a headache. We found nothing but mushrooms.
Yep.
I mean, better than nothing. Oh. I brought meat.
Yum, you're my favorite now.
These are very.
And he's gonna take out like some jerky and hand it to him, because obviously he still has a lot of meat for himself.
This man looks so excited. He is so excited to see something that is not a mushroom. A small tear falls from his eyes.
Wait, do any of you have druids here who can shift into predators? That could help you track down something worthwhile.
Shift into predators.
That's the strange thing. All of our druids have gone missing.
Oh, wait, all of them?
All of them?
All of them.
Who?
Well, you remember the little trio we used to have running around, those little rugrats?
Yes.
Popping up flowers and everything? They're gone. They're just, one night we woke up, and they've just disappeared.
They didn't eat the fungi, did they?
No.
What?
What?
They've just
I hope
disappeared.
they're all right.
Okay.
We all do.
So, they didn't fight. You didn't find any trace?
Not a trace. It was just as if something had snapped them out of existence.
Voice?
Hearing any voices?
Voices?
Were they acting weird?
Weirder than usual? No. I mean,
Sad.
they'd spent the last few years before they'd spent the time before their disappearance helping us secure food, and they didn't eat anything they weren't supposed to. They were responsible and they were careful, and just one night we wake up and they're gone.
When?
This smells like
How
wyvern.
long? How long?
Maybe 4 or 5 moons ago.
What?
So
You didn't. Oh no.
shortly after last time.
Shortly after your last visit.
And
Sad.
you didn't. Oh.
Sad day.
Do you have?
Yem is gonna look very sad now.
Can
He pets his bunny.
Koa's gonna think for a minute. It's like, would he know of like any either like druid conclaves or like? Actually, I have a better idea. Because there is a thing that druids do where they can use. It's kind of like thieves' camp, but for druids. It's kind of like thieves' camp, but for druids. I don't remember what it's called. Can you look around for any of that?
Druids can't.
Like, can you show me where they lived? Or show me anything they did? Like, at all?
Anything that was theirs?
Or anything they made?
You'd have to ask their mother. She's the one with all that stuff still.
Buddy? Big guy?
Flowers.
Big guy, I think I know how to find your friends.
Fine.
I can...
Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay,
And
I think I
he's
can
gonna
find
pick
it.
them up.
Don't get your hopes up, but I have an idea.
Come. He's gonna take them to where the mother is.
You run into this mother, and she's sad. She's just sad.
Ma'am,
Yem is
Ma'am.
sad too.
ma'am, down here. Oi!
Up here.
Yeah.
Punches him in the shin.
So I
He
heard,
doesn't even notice.
your 3 children were druids, yes?
My 3 boys. Yes, they were.
And you, I am a druid as well. And I heard they went missing, right?
I mean, all of our druids have.
Can you show me either, like, anything they did with magic or anywhere they would hang out or something? Their
Well,
rooms or something?
well, their rooms are infested with mushrooms.
That's not a good sign.
Here. She hands you a moss-covered stone. One of them would practice different kinds of moss with it.
No.
That was the last thing they cast a spell on before they disappeared.
Okay.
Can I look and where is this? That's not there. One second, where is it?
I have to go.
Okay. See you later, Nessa. Is there any like looking at the stone, is there any like sense of druidic in it?
Oh, it's like full of druid. It's all druid. Just druid.
Like, well, it's like druidic, the secret language of the druids.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello.
What does this say? Like,
You want to know what the rock says to you?
yeah.
Pebbles.
Well, that's maddeningly unhelpful.
South.
That's maddeningly unhelpful.
Pebbles south.
Pebbles South?
Pebbles south.
Was one of their names Pebbles?
Pebbles and south. Is there anything you know if that's to the south?
not off the top of my head. No, maybe a human society or two. Maybe the dwarves. Pebbles. Do they mean my oldest Pebbles? Not his actual name. No, but everyone here called him Pebbles.
It says Pebbles and it says South.
South.
If you have anything else of theirs that they've created or places they've lived or anything, I might be able to piece together more, but
the rock is now more insistently Pebbles South. South Pebbles, Pebbles South.
So it's literally just scribbled with this.
It like everywhere. Pebbles South.
hey, big guy,
What?
I think I know where they went.
Where?
South.
Hmm.
So, basically,
Do we go south?
I want to go talk to the chief again. He probably knows things. Ma'am, is there
Probably.
anything
knows
else
a lot.
that you have of, like, either theirs or places they've done magic or something?
Maybe your old fairy circle?
They had a...
I don't know. One of them
Hey.
made a circle of flowers and called it their fairy circle.
Do you know where this is?
Not off the top of my head, no, they wouldn't share it with anyone.
Ah, well, scrap that then. Okay.
Little
So-
did you know, the fairy circle actually isekai'd them, and this is all of a elaborate ruse.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. Back to the chief, I guess. Aki, you coming with? He's, thank you, ma'am. I'm sorry to trouble you. You can have
Sorry
the rock
for your
back.
loss. And
Yeah,
he's
if
gonna,
you
like,
find
pat
my
it-
boys,
pat
you
it-
better bring them home to me.
Yep. And he's gonna, like, pat her on the back and stuff.
Koa's just gonna leave the rock and go back towards the chief, I think.
Yeah. Yem will head out too.
Is everyone going back towards the chief?
Yem the strong.
Yeah, yes. I don't know about Maji, but
Maji, is Aki going with them? Back to the chief?
He's dead.
Nah.
mate, I thought you were using push to talk.
Maji?
Let's just assume for now.
What?
Okay.
He lives! Is Aki following them back to the chief after discovering information that Pebbles is in fact south?
Yeah.
Okay. You scurry back to the medical
Yeah.
tent, and
Just
the chief is with that last cleric you saw, and the chief is watching, like, horrified as this person, like, hits someone over the head again. And they've, like, this is, like, the fourth or fifth time they've hit them. You can kind of tell by the big bruise forming on their forehead.
Koa's just gonna throw up in the tent flaps is like,
What the frick is to the south?
To the south. Human kingdom, some dwarven mines, and I think a weird group of changelings. Why?
I think I
Would
found
you
the
stop
kid
hitting them
named
for 5 minutes so I
Pebbles.
can hear them? Pebbles? Oh, you mean the young boy Pebbles?
Yes. He left
What
druid.
about him?
He left a bunch of druidic on a rock.
And that means...
Basically, it's a scribbled phrase of Pebbles South. Very aggressively.
Very aggressive. Oh, you're a druid, that's why you can read it. I see.
Yeah.
Well, I have no clue what... Oh, you know what, though? I think maybe half a decade ago. No, not half a decade. Half a century. My time's getting all screwed up. A weird tower showed up there. Not.
No.
I don't know if that has anything to do with anything.
Okay, so landmarks here. Got a bunch of crap south plus a tower. There's something southwest, and then there's a potential settlement west. Cool. Big guy, I'm gonna be honest with you. We're screwed wherever we go. I'd like to find more people, more of my people, but at the same time, I'm starting to think this whole druid thing might be of more pressing matters. Because how many druids were in your little camp here? Other than the three nitwits?
We had the 3 boys. Let's see, one of my well, not really council, I don't know what you call them, but one of my little friends for decisions. Friends for the decision.
Do you have anything of theirs?
Theirs?
Yeah. Anything they magicked up or did anything with?
Maybe? It might be still back where we were originally settled. I mean, both him and his wife were taken mysteriously with the boys. There was, I think we lost about 7 people the night the boys disappeared. All druids.
Yeah. Would I know of, like, anything that happened back towards that time? Like, as a druid, would I have, like, felt something, or did something happen? Like, considering that...
A very strange energy calling to you, but it wasn't something that, like, really grabbed at your attention.
Was I able to figure out which direction that came from?
No, you never could.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Why is he going, oh no?
I have a bad feeling I know what happened.
What?
What happened?
So, how many months ago did you say this was? 4, 5?
4.
4.
4 or 5?
4.
4 or 5 months ago, there was a strange rippling in the... I don't know if it's like a sense of magic or something, or nature itself, that we druids are connected to, right? Through our circles. Something happened, and I know personally I felt some kind of calling, whatever. I didn't follow it. It never... I don't know why. But if that happened the same night I think it did, then your druids might have just gotten up and walked away.
Just walked away?
Yeah, sometimes, depending on how strong they are, mentally, they might not have been able to resist. And I'm gonna go a step further and say...
Like mushrooms.
Yes. Yes, like mushrooms. Question. When did this new variant start?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe
Approximation.
last month?
Last month? Okay. I'm gonna venture something. I'm fairly certain whatever this weird voice is, or whatever is going on with these mushrooms, there might also be something similar. Like, I think it's somehow related to your loss of 7 druids in one night.
I'm praying to God it's not. That's a problem.
Yeah!
Because if whatever started this is now using other druids to fuel it, I don't know if our boys are alive anymore.
Well, considering it's been 4 months, I don't know if, depending on how, like, what they're using them for, or, like, if they're just helping, or if they're being used as a food source, an energy source, whatever, some kind of tinkercraft of some kind, then there's a good chance they could be dead. But and I get the feeling you guys want to know for sure.
Well, I feel like giving their mother some closure is just a little important.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a selfish kobold. I'd rather, there's nothing I'd rather do than go west, try and find more of my kin. But
I can't ask you to hunt for our druids. That's our responsibility.
well, yes, but at the same time, you don't have any druids. You're not gonna be able to find anything out there.
We can make it work.
And listen, I cut you something here, okay? This group of ours, we can go try and find your druids, I guess, give you guys some closure. And in return, we call it an IOU.
Would everyone agree to this, even Aki?
I know what the big guy's gonna say. The instant he found out that I knew this, he probably would have dragged me anyway.
I can safely assume Yem wants to go.
Yes.
Very well. Aki?
Aki, buddy. The adventurer.
What?
He's dead.
Dead.
Oh, he died already. We just started. I haven't killed any of you yet. That doesn't count.
Pew. Pew, pew, pew.
What?
We're planning on traveling south.
Does Aki want to go south with them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, I guess he's gonna, pat, Yem on the leg. Is like, say your goodbyes, buddy. We might not be coming back from this one.
Haha, you're funny.
How do you think Yem would just roll over like that? That's hilarious.
But
Oh,
yes.
I don't think he's gonna roll over.
I'll
Man's the biggest freaking thing
Um,
I've seen. But
Yeah. I suppose he'll do like the last of his goodbyes in them. I assume he's already done like quite a bit.
Yeah.
He's gonna do the last of his goodbyes in the morning.
all right.
Now here's where I present you guys with two options. It is 10:15.
Oh,
I
that's
can-
rookie numbers.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I can either continue, but here's the thing: I require at least 3 of you to continue. So if someone has to go to bed,
Game over.
it might have to get split into 2 parts. A 2-parter one shot. If you catch my drift, it's time.
Yeah.
Bro, this is so fun.
Yeah.
Like this
Maji?
plot line is actually kind of cracked.
Maji. Maji.
Maji.
I don't know what. Hi. So we got 2 options right now. I can either continue now,
Or
but if someone has to, I require at least 3 people to make it enough, like to make this one shot survivable, right?
yeah.
Or I can split it into 2 parts, and we can come back to it another day.
Let's come back to it another day because I'm gonna have to go to bed soon.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right.
What? As you drift off to sleep for the night, that's where we will cut it. Welcome to Mushroom Deathland. It is my baby.
Yay!
Progress.
We will continue part 2 whenever we continue part 2. Peace out,
Part 2
nerds.
will happen eventually.